Hello beautiful people and welcome to the channel. My name's Debbie and I talk about all things to do with narcissistic, abusive and toxic relationships, as well as looking at healing from them. And today's video, what a narcissist does. And I'm going to be talking about from the beginning of the relationship to the end of the relationship and the different phases that you may experience while you're in this relationship. So do you suspect that you're with a narcissist? Do they treat you right or do they treat you wrong? How do they treat you? Have a think about that for a while. The narcissist will start the relationship off with love bombing. You will be put onto a pedestal. You will be the greatest thing that ever existed, and the narcissist makes you feel like this. They take you out for meals. They take you out for special occasions. They will do all sorts of things that are super special rather than the normal mundane things. They want to impress you. And the one thing that they will be doing at the same time is mirroring you. So they will be taking your interests on board, listening to them and thinking, okay, they like going sailing. I will start going sailing. So they're mirroring you to get you to like them because you do the same things. Or they will try and do the same things. Perhaps you listen to a certain kind of music and they don't, but they will then try and go and listen to that music and try to get to know some of that music and get to like it so they can be with you. This is love bombing. And it's part of the beginning process that ties you to this person. You remember this time throughout your relationship as the most beautiful thing. They're your soulmate. They are the person that you were meant to be with, your twin flame, your soul, who you were going to be with for the rest of your life, and you just are enamored with this person. Now, before I go into more detail, if you enjoy the video, please click the like button. Please subscribe to the channel and share with your friends and family. It would really help with the algorithms on YouTube to get my videos a little bit higher on the list. So they seem so nice and wonderful, and it's like, wow, where has this person been all my life? Why haven't other people treated me like this? Whether they're men or women, it makes no difference. I generally talk from a perspective of a woman having been in a narcissistic relationship with a man because that is what I experienced. But then, during that love bombing phase, when you're getting to know each other, when they're starting to mirror you, they may tell you about their crazy ex and their crazy ex before that and their crazy ex before that. And you think, this poor person, they've been through so much and they've had all these crazy exes. I won't be like that. I'll show them. I can heal them. I can be better than their crazy exes. You believe that these people were crazy, whereas in fact, they weren't. The narcissist made them crazy. It's called crazy making. That's part of the process of this relationship. So you think you can help heal this person through this terrible, dreadful relationship that they had before. It may not just be a partner. It could be a parent. It could be a teacher. It could be another family member. But this person has, according to them, experienced some sort of abuse, some sort of difficulty in that relationship, and they are portraying this to you as the victim. They want to be the victim. They want you to help heal them. They want to portray themselves as the victim so you will feel sorry for them. It is their supply. Think about that. They may then start to isolate you from your friends. Now, if they live with you, this will be, you probably won't notice it at first, but you will start to pick up on it further down the line. So perhaps you move house, perhaps you change a job or they change a job and you have to now live somewhere together. And you decide you're going to go out for a girls' night with your friends and it's all arranged and, you know, I'm going out tonight with Sally. I don't really like Sally, they say to you. I think she's a bit of, you know, a bit of bad news. I don't think you should hang around with her so much. So the next time Sally asks you to go for a night out, a girls' night out, you decline because your partner doesn't really like them. They can see something in them that perhaps you can't see. It's fake, of course. They just don't want you to be with your friends. They want to control you. They want you to be the supply for them. They don't want you to give supply to other people. It is almost as if it's cheating to them. This is a type of gaslighting because they are saying to you, I don't really like this person. They may even go so far as to say things like, well, when your friend Sally was around here last time, she tried to hit on me. And you're like, whoa, should I say something to Sally or not? And 9 times out of 10, you may not say something to Sally, or you will accuse Sally of being this manizer, if you like, this person that's going to try and steal your partner, and you may confront them, and perhaps they deny it. But you, having been brainwashed by this narcissist through the love bombing, through this mirroring that's happening in your life, will believe the narcissist and not Sally, even though Sally may have been your friend for the past 20 years. The narcissist makes you feel inadequate. They make you feel not good enough. They make you feel that they are the best looking person in the room and every other woman or man, depending on sexuality, wants to be with them. But that's probably not the truth. Again, they're doing this for supply. So this gaslighting becomes more and more intense over time. And it starts to wear you down. They may say some things such as, that never happened, or I didn't mean to say that to you. You know I wouldn't do it because I love you. That one, I did that because I love you, is the gem of gaslighting. So they hit you because they love you. They pushed you away from something because they love you. Is that really love? If somebody does that to you, what do you think? If it was a friend or a family member, what would you think? The next step is lying and cheating. The narcissist starts to outright lie to you by telling you all sorts of things, omitting the truth. So they may say to you, oh, so-and-so called from work, so I've got to pop in quickly to go and pick something up. And off they go. Perhaps they had a shower, got dressed up, put on their favourite aftershave, and off they went. And you think, well, they're going to work, it's okay. Perhaps they receive calls during the evening that they never received before. And they are saying it's a work friend or something else to do with work. And they leave the room and go and talk to this person privately. Perhaps they hide their phone from you, turning it upside down so that you can't see who's messaging them. They may well sit there on their phone messaging somebody backwards and forwards. And, you look at them and they sort of turn the phone to the side, put it down upside down again. This is the lying and the cheating. And they could be lying and cheating about a number of things. Gambling could be one of them. A drug addiction could be another one. Or the biggest one of all, that they are having an affair with somebody else. And they will come up with the most incredible stories as to why they have to go out right now at this point in time, because of work or because of a family member or something that's happened, and you will just accept it because you love them. Remember, they did it because they love you. They take everything from you, absolutely everything. They take your physical items, your home, your money, your job. You may find that they become jealous of you going out to work and they tell you to look for a job from home. Or they want you to become a housewife. They don't want you to go out to work anymore. They try and keep you away from your friends, your family. They will do whatever they can. For example, you've organised a dinner with your family and they will suddenly have an emergency and you can't go because of this emergency. Again, these are all things that they put in place to control you, because ultimately it is about manipulation and control for them. They want your supply. Whatever you have, they want it. And if it is being upset because you were supposed to go to dinner at your family's and you couldn't because they had an emergency, then you're upset because you had planned on this. And they feed off of that sadness. Now, some of them may become physically or sexually abusive towards you. And I know how hard it is to be in that situation, because the narcissist will speak to you afterwards. And that old adage, I did that because I love you, after they've hit you or thrown something at you or tried to strangle you or pushed you on the floor or perhaps raped you. You didn't want to make love to them. You didn't want sex that specific night, but they wanted it, so they forced themselves upon you. This is abuse of the deepest, darkest kind, and I have experienced it, and my heart goes out to each and every one of you who have or are experiencing this right now. But they hit you because they love you. Now you have to make a decision at this point. Do you stay or do you go? But remember, you have been trauma bonded to this person. They have hooked you in, reeled you in. They keep throwing you little bits of food. I love you. You look gorgeous tonight. And then the next day, you're an ugly fat cow. Or they slap you. Or they do some sort of sexual abuse to you. You are worth far more than that. This is not your fault. Remember that. You are not to blame for their actions against you. They are. The next stage is they leave you. You've got nothing left. You're broke. You have no house. Perhaps you are empty. You're lonely. The trauma bond here is what is kicking in. Now, the trauma bond is this connection that is between you and the narcissistic personality type. And I'm specifically talking about a romantic relationship here. It does happen and occur through other relationships, but through a romantic relationship, it's really apparent. They will punish you and abuse you and then love you again. You know, I love you. I did that because I love you. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry that you feel this way. I'm sorry that I made you feel this way. That is abuse, and it is called intermittent reinforcement. They abuse you, they bring you back. They abuse you, they bring you back. So they've left, and now you're waiting for them to come back, because that's what happens, right? That's what's happened every time before. But this time, they don't. This time, they stay away. Perhaps because they have found another source of supply. The lying, the cheating, the affair that they've been having. They've now decided, okay, you've got nothing left. I'm going with that person because that person's got everything that I now need to improve my life, to improve my situation. Many of them will then commit the greatest act they will ever commit in their lives, and I call it the grand finale, and it is actually known as the grand finale, and I'm going to link a video below, one of my most watched videos about the grand finale and the type of things they can do, and it's my story, so I hope you enjoy it. It's quite a laugh. But this will be them leaving with so much fuss and anger and temper tantrums that they can make up. They will do this. They will do this on a day that is important to you. They will do this as verbally and as physically as they can. They will try and take things that don't belong to them, or they may have already taken some things that don't belong to them. They may want to leave some of their junk behind. And my advice to you is, if your narcissist has left and they've got stuff to pick up, pack it all, put it out on the drive or in the garden or wherever, and let them come and get it. you pack it rather than let them come into your house, because they will leave whatever they want to leave. I did that with my ex, and he was quite surprised because I wasn't going to keep all his junk, all of his, pay slips, his study material from when he failed at university, for, all of this rubbish that he was keeping. I wasn't going to keep it. I wasn't going to get rid of it. I put it outside for him to take. But remember, this grand finale will hurt. It will really hurt. So try and have a friend with you if this happens. Now, these are just some of the things that they do during the course of the relationship, and I know there are a lot more, and if you've experienced these or anything else, pop them in the comments below. If you want to email me, you can at debbiewolfmoon@yahoo.co.uk. If you have any questions or you would like to have a private chat with me, please email me and I will respond. But have you noticed any of these actions? Are you suspicious? Is there something that's nagging at you? Because normally there is. Think about what this person has done. Take some time to reflect. Do you want to be in this position next year, or in 5 years, or in 10 years? I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please click the like button. Please subscribe to the channel and share with your family and friends. I hope to see you next time. Blessed be.